we'll see if we can finish this today. This is longer than I thought it was going to be. But, it feels like we're making okay progress since last time. We did a bunch of things. So, what mysteries do we have left? We solved all of those. There's still stuff to look into at the basement. The fight, I still need to figure out, but I can't do that until I can talk to that one character that refuses to be anywhere I can actually access them. No, not Joyce. What the hell was your name? Murphy! You're currently in the drawing room, but I can't get in there to actually see you. So... problem. But maybe the next hour. What brought Dean to the manor in the first place? Locket, vial of blood. Find Miss Dean's hidden notes. Inside the locket, I found a small vial of what can only be blood. ED. Found a locket in the hallway outside Mr. Coventry's room. Sigils inscribed in the locket. Okay, so that's a few more things to go off of. The basement. Investigate the basement, search the laundry. What do the symbols mean? Okay. And then I remember we were outside of this room. Because... yeah, the time is about to roll over. So I think I just want to fast forward time, or if I can find like one person to talk to really quickly, we can do that. But not much to do right now. I still need to get to make it so Darcy's not haunted anymore. A bunch of things. I don't think there's anything new for me to research in the library. Believe so. Dreaming, medical codes, Blake, Irish gods, Gnosticism, Olgum. Yeah, I think that's just about everything here. And then, yeah, let's just hit this. Could wait a while. Yep, 3 minutes. A nice 3-minute break. Lunch is being served in the dining room. Do I even want to go? I need to see where a bunch of other characters are right now. Murphy is in the kitchen basement, which I don't think I'm actually allowed down there, so... yeah, I don't know if that's such a good idea. Let's go have lunch, I guess. We may be able to get some good stuff out of that. Everybody's also over there right now. Actually, wait a minute. I've already checked out Ophine's room, and I haven't checked Coventry's. But maybe I should right now while lunch is being served. Let's go snooping. I must snoop. Uh-huh. Can't hear anything. There's no one inside. Alright, let's see what you got, Coventry. Because I don't think I actually came in here and investigated before. Maybe I did. Letters? Letter instructing that on the event of death, all of Mr. Coventry's assets will be transferred to Walter Blake. Interesting. Single cufflink, where's its counterpart? Assortment of clothing, not on any of those. More clothes, a newspaper that's probably not interesting. Book. Pills. Small supply of sleeping pills. Oh, okay. Yeah, you take sleeping pills. Leather folder. Work correspondence addressed to Simon Coventry. It appears to be a list of ring sizes along with some figures listing the pieces of requested diamonds for Coventry's jeweler business. Coventry's schedule. Various unfinished paintings. He has a talent, no doubt. Portrait of a lady. Is this Miss Dean? This is unexpected. Various painting supplies. History book. Book on the Blake family and the Manor. It has been well read and... Okay. Book on the region of Ireland. All Blake holdings are marked on it. For a man driven so much by his wife's recent death, he has no mementos of her in his room. No mementos. Interesting, interesting. There's nothing back there. Okay. Out the door we go. Let us see about that lunch then, or dinner, whichever one it is. I believe it's lunch. Yeah, it's lunch. Alright. Only good things allowed to happen over here, please. Please give me all of the information to crack all of the cases. That would be wonderful.
Mr. Ward, will you be taking your lunch now?
Yep.
I am. In fact, the Marquess has invited me to join him for a meal.
Very good. Let me take you to your seat.
Yeah, I forgot we were supposed to be having dinner with you. Or lunch with you, rather.
Ah, Mr. Ward. Good to speak with you again. I trust you are enjoying your time with us here at the Manor.
What do we got? Some kind of soup.
You will join me for lunch then?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for the offer. I will admit, it is not often that I get to dine with nobility.
What brought you here, Mr. Ward?
I beg your pardon.
Are you a student of the occult? You are a working man, so I do not think you are here to climb social ladders. Perhaps you lost somebody.
Evelyn Dean, brother, the tenants, stay silent. I don't want to mention Evelyn, so let's just say the brother.
I lost my brother, Eamon. We were firemen.
Were?
I stopped after a blaze took him. I know fishermen who think that when the sea takes them, it's their time to go. I never met a fireman who felt the same about flames.
I am sorry for your loss. My wife, she died in a carriage accident. Same one that crippled our boy. Do you know there are reports of over 100 different ghosts wandering these grounds?
100? Wow. Quite a Scooby-Doo adventure we have.
But not her. After it happened, I would wheel Walter around night after night, hoping to see her. Eventually, he asked to stop coming. Not long after that, I gave up too. Maybe gave up is being unfair on myself, given this event.
I like his voice. Yeah. That voice is for you. Noodles, enjoy it.
I have somehow convinced myself that if all this is true, this business with the Séance, maybe I can see her again. Speak with her again. The silent dinner, Mr. Ward. Will you invite your brother to it?
Yeah, why not?
I think I will. Yes.
I shall have the housekeeper lay a place out for him then. It is at 8 p.m. sharp this evening. You would not want to miss him should he come. Now, if you will excuse me, there is a lot to prepare for later on. Good day, Mr. Ward.
Bye-bye. Thanks for ooh, 2 new things. Yeah. Okay, so now we definitely want to go to the basement. I think Methinks we want to go to the basement. So we can just enter whenever we please now. And I don't want to run into those two. Hopefully I can... Ooh. I guess it's still happening, huh? So I can't really... Get the staff down this way. I should avoid them. Can I cut through laundry? I guess not. Probably not. Yeah, I guess there's nothing else for me to see right now down here. I'd like to, but probably shouldn't. So what should I do instead then? Let's look at all my leads and everything. So mysteries. So let's see. For you, I need to confront you. So that might be helpful. Joyce needs forgiveness. You want me to fix the whole thing with your curse. You're gonna perform a ritual that will break the curse on our family. She's in need of something that belonged to the woman, Eve O'Connor, who first laid the curse. She has asked that I try to help her find such a thing. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that right now. And then you... I need to look in to exorcism. Mr. Dupre needs an item that was of immense value to the ghost. If he was cheating on his wife, I suspect I could find anything there. He says he needs something of considerable emotional value to Mr. Darcy to exercise his ghost. Cheating on his wife, I suspect I won't find anything there. With his mistress, though. Okay, so you're saying in her room? Maybe? And in Joyce, you just want to atone. I'll find a way for Mrs. Joyce to repent for her actions. Okay. So, I could go to Dean's room. That's a possibility. I've never been down this way. Ah, shit.
You're not supposed to be here. Back the way you came, alright?
Of course. I think I got lost is all.
No harm, just be on your way.
Yeah, sorry. Apologies. Maybe I should wait until the coast is clear or try another route. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until the coast is clear. Okay. Okay. So, up we go. Who's that? Oh, that's you. In the library. So yeah, back to the atrium, up the stairs, and we want to check out Evelyn's room to make sure that there's nothing there connecting her as Mr. Darcy's mistress. Okay, enter. Alright. Turpentine, nightstand. There's nothing in here, nothing. It might be hidden around the estate, to be fair, instead of in her room. Stained page. Locket. Believe what I know what's needed here. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. Well, that's convenient. I think this is working. No. Because, yeah, that's gonna fail no matter what. Let's try this again. Okay. Never mind, that doesn't do it. Damn. So close. Okay, this area right here is a massive problem. Like, this is just an issue. Okay, I think... that doesn't work. So close. God, this one's a nightmare. It's not going to work either. Start from the inside? No, that doesn't work because we need to complete these. Start from here? There we go. Okay. Whew, that one was a pain. Alright. Are these Miss Dean's private notes? What did she want to hide so dearly? It's apparent I was right. I had little doubt, of course, but the jump from instinct to confirmation has been beyond imagining. I am the descendant of a Milesian ruler, one among three. My power is not imagined nor subjective. It is written in the authority of blood. Those curling waves emblemize my blood. Power is for the deserving, it said. I thought it ominous at first, even a trap, but it's clear I was paranoid. Perhaps it is simply the truth. That symbol, she said it represents our bloodline. Why do I recognize it from the sack in Mr. Ofine's room? Is it possible they share the same powerful Milesian ancestors? 7 evidence filed. Oh my god. That was so much just off of deciphering that one thing. Okay, now we know why she was attending. Quest for Miss Dean, yeah, okay. Make hypothesis. Miss Dean attended because... Ancient power? Well, this one's... powerful Milesian ancestors. Because an invite promised information about her powerful Milesian ancestors. Okay, that is it.
Someone invited Miss Dean to the manor. Someone who knew about her Milesian lineage.
They also seem to believe that she is a wellspring of magical potential. I've known people who are happy to exploit the skills of others. Did Miss Dean's mysterious correspondent really help her from the goodness of their heart? Or rather, what were they getting out of it for themselves? Can I learn anything about the culprit from this?
They know Miss Dean. They do not know Miss Dean. They are Milesian themselves. It is an organizer. One invited Miss Dean, someone who knows about her Milesian heritage. Seem to believe she is the wellspring of magical potential. They are Milesian themselves?
This is possible.
Yeah, that's what I thought. There's an organizer?
I don't know. That may be on purpose, but it also may suggest the inviter was just another guest.
Okay, they know Miss Dean.
That seems unlikely. Their entire message is built on intrigue and trust.
Okay, so no, they don't know her.
This is likely true. They admit they are a stranger, and that is certainly true. Their entire message is built on intrigue and trust. If she met them, and it was somebody she knew, it could be enough to chase her away.
Okay, that makes sense.
Given that, I am looking for somebody with no prior history with Miss Dean. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Mystery solved. Miss Dean's attendance. Okay, that's good. And now I have a hypothesis unlocked about Mr. O'Fin. So that's done. And the culprit, I can confidently say, is not Mara, because he has prior history with Miss Dean. So, found, okay. Don't know about you. Believe Miss Dean was getting in the way. I'm starting to think more and more that it's you. Potentially using Seamus to do the dirty work. He had never met Miss Dean before she arrived. Late 30s. This event is his first time meeting Miss Dean. Okay. So yeah, we have a few suspects left still. But yeah, there was a lot of information to glean from that. Okay. Investigate room 20, profile, pagan circlet, druid, staff, wild hair and beard. 15 of 16 pieces found. Ogum. Your bloodline, Miss Dean's bloodline, the skull mask, the Milesians, the recognition, and his kidnapper recognized one another. Okay. Fiend's goal was to protect the land, as it is his ancient duty as a descendant of the Milesian rulers. I know what happened here. Okay.
So Mr. O'Fin is of an ancient bloodline of Milesian sorceress, as is Miss Dean. Is that why they've gone missing? There are 3 such bloodlines. Is there a descendant of that third line? If so, then who? And were they brought here? Then taken because of their ancestral relationship with the Tua De Danann and Guivnu.
Ah, Tua De Danann. Thank you. Somebody finally pronounced that for me. Tua De Danann. In Guivnu. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, fuck your seance. Get out of here. Wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. Nope. Okay, so that's been solved. All of you are done. Alright. That was pretty big. Wasn't even really what I was looking for. Admittedly, I was looking for something to tie you as being the mistress to, Darcy's husband in here, but didn't find any of that. So now what? Go check Darcy's room again. Can't hear anything. Okay, enter. Let's see if we can find anything else in here. Book. Because we read this already. Yeah. Medical cert, letters. Yeah, from the tone it's clear they're having an affair. These are all things we knew. Okay. Well, I need something else. There's your poison. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I'm finding in here. Okay. Now what? I need to talk to you. But you're still in the dining room. And unfortunately, they won't let me walk in there as long as people are still eating. So yeah, it's really just about waiting on these last few people. Where was this key at? The Northwest Corridor upper key. Documents. The North atrium keys in the supply closet. Southeast corridor key is missing. Northeast corridor key is in one of the assigned rooms. The Northwest corridor is still securely locked away in the stable safe. That's the one I need. It's in the stable safe. So, not much I can do about that. Let's look at your information. Which woman is he worried could get hurt at the seance? Escape the stables, find charms, chimney charm, Smuggleod's note, Ivy's request for help, Sunday delivery. Okay. Connection. Turn Mr. Hunter in time of need. Investigate his room to see what he could be hiding. I assume he is housed in the Manor's basement. Yeah, we've already done that. Let me find useful information while searching where Mr. Hunter works. I mean, I can't really do much there. I've already done that. And there's not really much to glean from it. Who in the... There's somebody in that cell? What the hell? What are you doing in there, friend? I think we should get to the ballroom. That's weird. There's just somebody hanging out downstairs in the catacomb cell? For what reason? I must investigate. Ballroom, yes. Okay, and it was one of these doors. I think it's this one over here. Yeah. Okay. It says you're down here. What are you doing? Father? You mind saying something?
Father Sinnott, are you lost?
Don't play coy with me, child. I saw you come this way last night during the ball. Did you find it? A secret way further down.
Aye, no. I came here following somebody myself. I didn't know of it before. What are you looking for? A way further down to what?
This is not the only secret buried beneath these grounds.
Okay, well that's an update. Let's talk about that. What brought you to the catacombs? Suppose you have me over the proverbial barrel. I sure do. You might think this very strange, Mr. Ward, but I am searching for something. An entity called an Aeon. Though you might think of it as an angel. I believe one resides on the grounds. I'm hoping these catacombs will lead me to it. Okay.
I'll take...
Go with God.
Interesting. Let's go back and look at your thing. Strange Bible, scarring, angels, men's dormitory lockbox, connection between Father Sinnott and Mr. Doyle. Strange symbols in place of buttons. Yeah, I need to open that. So I could ask you about that, and it would maybe help me with the symbols. Okay. I find out Oodles is the killer? Nah. The only thing Oodles is guilty of is being into someone's voice. It's the only crime you can pin on her, and that's not a crime. Ooh. Okay, we're good. Wasn't working for a second. Wonder if I can get into the church now. Let's go check that out. We found Father Sinnott, and that's what's important. It is so weird seeing Leafy finally as a different villager. I've gotten so used to Leafy having that one. Mr. Scarrett. Hey, nerd.
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
Discuss. Freemasons? Should be a member of the Freemasons. Well, I'm afraid it's not something I could speak on. Not to a man who himself is not. Ball? Do events such as this... do events such as these usually have that sort of party? Oh, you got somebody new. Congratulations. Change it back. It was mine by divine right. Okay. Well, you re-rolled. Are you happy with your re-roll? Was it a shock to you? Don't worry. It was a bit much even for me, and I've been to a few. Usually one knows everyone at such a party, so there's more trust. Not a good idea to ingest as we did in that space. A lot of untrustworthy sorts here after all, but you only live once. You get accustomed to this kind of thing once you spend enough time with the sort of people worth knowing.
Good day. Good.
Bye. Okay, for now. Okay. What the hell did Oodles just get? Is that a frog? Can't even tell. Mara? Well dressed. Yeah, what do you have to say about your dress? You noticed, did you? You've an eye for it then. Not nearly so showy as I could get away with, but who's to care? Me, I'm the one wearing it. Once I like what I'm wearing, I don't see much point in taking it off, and showing it off. There are grander things to be concerned with. Do you have anything? Shadowy figure? Doesn't mean anything to me. Angelic beings are creatures of light, radiant, and pure. I suppose that natural conclusion would be that you have something less heavenly on your hands.
I'll be... Don't let me...
Okay. You can't be frog. Now you're... Can't tell who that is. Owl? If you got Celeste, that would be sick. Hey, you.
Mr. Ward.
I got stuff to discuss with you. No mementos. What's with that? Your wife, would you have a picture I could see? Ah, those are in my room. I'll remember to take one when I'm next there to show you later on. Are they? You have a painting of Miss Dean? Fine location. I only wish I knew how to capture it. Do you paint? In fact, I do. It helps me keep my hands steady, which is useful for work. Have you painted much? Not as much as I'd hoped. There's so much happening that I'm not left with the energy. What have you painted? A landscape? I couldn't say. It is work that was done in confidence. A commission? Something of the sort, but I couldn't say more. It wouldn't be gentlemanly. Sleeping pills will. Young Master Walter Blake. Do you know much of the lad? Well, not a whole lot. He was in a carriage accident some years back, the one his mother died in. I gather it left the boy scarred both mentally and physically. He doesn't come out when the hotel has guests. Could be the mysterious figure. I relate to him in a way. I lost my mother when I was young too, so at least he's not entirely alone. One couldn't be too lonely, I suppose, in a large house surrounded by staff. Ooh, okay, that's something. Locket. This is a strange one, Mr. Coventry, but I found a dropped locket in the southwest corridor, which I believe you are staying in. Oh wow, that belonged to my dear dead wife. Before we were married. Dabney she was. Elaine Dabney. I'm here hoping to speak with her, you see. Told something personal couldn't help anchor the ghost. I must have dropped it. Thank you, Mr. Ward. Interesting name mismatch. Okay. But he's giving me two names for his deceased wife. Lillian Smith and Elaine Dabney. Yeah, we caught you, you little shit. Isn't that a deer? Am I blind? Honestly, I might be, because I'm looking at it in the OBS preview. Sorry, what was your wife's name again? Lillian Coventry. Smith, before we married. Oh, you told me her name was Elaine Dabney. Ah, well, that was my first wife. A man my age has history, you see. I find I cannot sleep well here. I hope you are feeling better. I have pills that help with that sort of thing. I'd wager I could fall asleep on a battlefield once I've taken them. Nothing not even dreams get through. At least I certainly don't recall anything in the mornings. Okay. We've gotten some things about you.
And to you.
We've gotten a few updates about old Coventry here. You. Not enough to get what the secret is out of you. Room 22, locket, no mementos, mismatch, will, leaving it all to Walter. I need to talk to Master Blake. Verified false connection. Claimed his reason for being here was to see his departed wife Lillian once more, but called her by Elaine Dabney before requesting the locket back. Okay. Can I get into the church? I can! Ooh, let's do some snooping. Let me steal their hymnals. I don't even have hymnals here. A votive stand. Bible written in English. It is open on 2 Corinthians 4:18. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. Okay, there might not be much here. Baptismal font? No doubt many of the Blakes who was baptized here, but it has not seen use in many years. Okay. Altar crucifix. Altar cross looks like it's made of gold. Might as well be. Okay, so there's nothing in here. I was kind of hoping there would be more. Like, they let you come in, but it's just a church. Just a church, it seems. But I got some leads, so I'll take it. We have 10 minutes left in this hour, and something else is going to be happening soon. I still need to meet Walter. I don't know how. Because I can't get to the Blake estate. Because it's all locked up tight. Or the Blake family residence. Okay. That might be all I can do right now. Give me 30 carrots. I need to get a Digiton pull. Are you out here begging in my chat? Aren't you the one that pulled like several $100 Pokemon cards? Why don't you get your own damn carrots, huh? Yeah, exactly, like him said. If this key is for a locker room in the changing rooms, Miss Dean must have found some other way inside. Yeah, like what other way do I get inside though? Please don't let the Charizard separate our relationships. Yeah, nah. You're too big now. You don't have time for us anymore. Yeah, there you go. Oodles gave it to you. Enjoy. Supply closet. Counting the days for that sub to expire. Don't be mean to Oodles. Let her enjoy her nuts. Yeah, I think we're fast forwarding again. Wait until the next hour. It's just 10 minutes, so. Delivery, final hour, stables.
I should investigate the basement soon. It seems a large space, and leaving it much longer could mean that I run out of time before the seance begins.
I mean, looking at the timetable... Like, I've gotta be careful because they're still down there. Hedge Maze Scrying. Ooh, wait, we need to go see that. Because I need to confront her. So yeah, we've got to go into the Hedge Maze and do that first. Then we can go back and check out the basement again. There's apparently some way I can get into the one place somehow. Erickson, Lau.
Hello.
I don't think there's anything I can do with you. Oh, their relationship. Yeah, let's ask about that. Miss McLeod and Mr. Hunter know each other quite well, I gather. Precious little gets past you, I see. You're not wrong. He was the groundskeeper in her family estate for years. She's known him since she was a child. She thinks highly of him. Some people think it might be improper, keeping a friendship with former staff, which is why they keep it quiet. Mr. Hunter has been nothing but kind, so why shouldn't they keep in touch? Watchful expression, bridge game, morning cameo, chaperoning.
That's all.
Farewell.
Okay.
Hello.
Memento Mori, chaperone. I'll ask you about the chaperone. You happen to know if there are a lot of deaths? Do I? Of course. The whole family's cursed. There's not many of them left at all. I hear Miss Quinn might be the one that lasts. No specifics of the curse, but I know it to be true. Bad luck that it doesn't come about naturally, the poor dear.
I'll let you
Take care.
And Varley, I don't know what your deal is.
May I?
Catacombs. Let me ask you about that. Can you tell me much about the catacombs under the manor? Loosely, I've only read of them. Despite my efforts to find a way in, there always seems like it might draw more guests in. I read a Norman Blake used dynamite to try to open them up in 1834. He died in the blast. I assume he took the entrance out with him. Perhaps the entire structure? Norman Blake. New library topic. Okay, that seems like a big deal. Actually. So that could potentially be a thread to get another way of getting in there. Darcy, can you give me something important, please?
Mr.
Medical code, medical certificate, mistress. Yep, letters are to his mistress. He used an affair infidelity as a plot point in a book. Now, if you just read my books, but yes, I did once. A woman's husband cheated on her, and their reconciliation night was his alibi for a murder. Hindsight, I do not think I did justice to how devastating it can be. If I were to revisit that story, he would need another alibi. Your letters? Do you have reason to believe your husband was writing to someone he shouldn't have been before his death? Well, do I? My Cecil was quite the wordsmith, and it was what had me fall for him in the first place. Now, if only he'd had the decency to save those love letters for me.
That was all.
Good day, Miss.
Okay, bye. I mean, we already know you murdered. I was kind of hoping for a hint as to what important item I could possibly find that could be used to exorcise the ghost. Miss Mantovani. Hello? Don't believe I need to talk to you. We've already solved everything with you. Hello?
There will not be any sound, mind you. It's more like looking through a mirror.
Of course, I understand. I don't mind that. It'll be good just to see them.
You have to concentrate. Let your mind go quiet and focus on who you want to see. Yes, exactly like that. Who is that? Your mother?
My aunt. And my nephew beside her.
They look well. And they're all the way in Louisiana.
They are. The journey is a long one. It's been a while since I've seen them, and a while more until I can see them again.
Of course. It's such a long way. I don't envy you, being so far from home.
It is different here, and a little lonely. But it's not without good company. If I think of someone else, will we see them?
If you focus well enough, give it a try. Oh, look at that. You're a natural.
Who else you seeing? Hello.
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
Confront! Your goal is to bless the well to protect the land from the Séance's aftermath.
Well, you're not wrong. I'd do anything to keep this land safe.
Some psycho is messaging me at 10 p.m.? Like, for work, or... Oh, okay, work psycho, yeah. Yeah, I was about to ask if it was Heart Trip.
This lot shouldn't be doing their séance, but I doubt I can stop them. Best I can do is protect the land against them. Charms and spells should do it. And yet they aren't enough. I can't figure it out. I'm getting glimpses of the future here, and it's all death. Not a tree or creature in sight, and none of my old tricks are shifting that.
I was just about to message Oodles to find out how Will of the Mini was going.
I'm at my wit's end, Declan Ward. Ward. Ha! Now that's a sign and a half.
I don't follow.
A ward is a type of protection. I reckon the universe is telling me something. I said before, you seemed like good skin. So why don't you lend a hand? Take these components and bring them to the well. Maybe you'll see what I'm missing. May the gods be with you, because they are surely counting on you.
Protect the well? Perform ritual. I mean, I don't see why not. I have the recipe. See if I can find the ingredients that'll make the ritual work. Next ingredient is a dash of venom. Venom? The only thing here that I can possibly even see, because there might be like poisonous plants, but that's not venomous. The only thing here that even remotely correlates to venom for me is a candle made of beeswax. A metal that is blue. What? A metal that is blue? Check. I don't think it's happening. I must have the wrong ingredients. Wonder if I can get access to more components. Metal that is blue. Bark from the tree known as yew. Mix some argon. The sand with some wax. Oh god. And top it off with a handful of flax. The next ingredient is all ingredients added. What's the other raw ingredients? I wonder if I can access more components. Huh. It's covered in these markings. Yeah. How do I get more ingredients? How the hell am I going to make that work? Protect the well. Find more components. Mia asked me to help with. She's struggling to do it alone. Okay. Papa John's. Nah, these ingredients have less racism. Alright, we're out of here. There's Darcy. Okay. Let's get into the basement. I like the crunchy steps. Hoodles is all about the ASMR. The voices, the steps, that glue sound effect, and that game Leafy played. Everything, you know? You see the part of the stream where I knew that was happening, but I didn't see the rest of that, no. I saw you decorating a tree. Blake history. Norman. Strange, there's no record of a Norman Blake. Huh. You liar. What a liar. Better be the title of the VOD video? Yeah, make that the title. Yeah, exactly, just as Oodles said. I can ask! My god! Jesus, do you know how hard you are to track down? I'm gonna eavesdrop on you for this.
Magic, too. Is she teaching you what? That little witch? Lord bless and protect me. If I had known Miss Dean was a bride of Satan, and corrupting you too, I should have done things differently.
It's only magic. To give me a better way in life.
Saoirse Murphy, you stay your tongue. After all the Marquess did in letting you stay, you bring that into the house.
Me? He's the one who brought it. He and his friend. We had no say. I'm just making the best of it. The Marquis did nothing for me, but let my child be taken, which I could have stopped. If I knew half of what these people know.
That's the devil tempting you, child.
More than the Lord's ever done for me.
Damn right, Murphy. Alright. Nothing interesting here. Hey, though.
Sir?
I'm going to discuss this statement with you. Did you bring food to Mr. Toussaint in the Northeast Corridor on Tuesday night while the bridge game was played? I did. Maybe at the time as I was bringing the young master his supper then. Because of that, it was half cold by the time I got it to him. He didn't complain, bless him. I think he was happy he got to stay up a little later. Alright. Everyone else is accounted for. It must have been Mr. Amara who had been having an argument with Miss Dean. Should find him. I have questions. Damn, that was annoying. Finally. Where the hell are you at, Mara? You better be somewhere simple. You're in the graveyard. That's pretty easy. Which means we need to go to the garden. Okay. We're knocking a bunch of people off our list. My head feels a little swimmy right now. I don't know why though. I've even eaten okay today. Haven't drank is good. I'll admit that. I can admit my faults, but I ate pretty okay today. Felt that too for a bit. It's a pain. Okay. You're still up there, same spot. Hello, I have questions. You again? You're sparring partners! Mr. Amara, did you fight Miss Dean on Tuesday in the hedge maze? This is important. Alright, okay, yes, we fought. So why you didn't go after her later that evening? Yes, I thought she had drank herself stupid, that she'd wake up in a hedge the next day and regret everything. What'd you fight over? Well, a lot of things. She was drunk when I met her, she'd been drinking all day. She came to me and said something or somebody was after her. Not psychically, maybe spiritually? Astrally? As I say, she was drunk and unclear. She couldn't see their face, she said, and that they had a Christian aura or something. She was specific on that point. Chalked it up to overindulgence, told her to go sober up in her room. She did not like that. Why'd she come to you? We were engaged. Or rather, I wanted us to be. I asked her to marry me. We'd been courting. I wanted to make it official. She didn't want to be caged down, didn't need a man to protect her, all of that. So naturally, when she came to me for help, I threw it in her face and left. On seeing her later, I called out and she ignored me, still furious, I assumed, so I left her be. Of course, I didn't expect to not see her the following day. I took some food up to her room, but, well, I forgot where she was staying. Then I forgot that I forgot, until I saw you at her door. It all came back and I panicked. Thought maybe I was responsible for her disappearance. Then I thought maybe you would think that, but I love her, Mr. Ward. You should know that. I just want her safe. See to it that she is, thank you. This has been helpful. Hey, hypothesis unlocked. Let's go. Finally. And even though I knew it wasn't Toussaint, I had to knock that out as an option. Miss Dean fought with Amara when he Steen fought with Mr. Amara when he didn't reject her. Oh, plea for help. Yeah, he did reject the plea for help. I know what happened here. From a local bookstore to have a copy of the second book so I don't have to buy it off Amazon.
Was asking for help
that's a
that
good
she
call.
felt somebody with a Christian aura was after her? Mr. O'Mara refused her plea because she previously turned down a marriage proposal from him. He felt he had offered to protect her then, and she turned away from him. This was his form of poetic revenge. He says she stormed off then, and they only saw her once more, wandering the halls in her magical trance. What does this tell me about the culprit?
They're supernatural, they're Christian, they were pestering Miss Dean, they're Christian.
Yes. Miss Dean seemed convinced whoever was threatening her was a Christian. Well, given the location, I'm sure most people are Catholic or Protestant, but there are likely some I can rule out based on this. Now on to the other mysteries I am faced with. There are more of the grounds to explore now. Perhaps I can learn more about my suspects. This can help me eliminate them against the facts I now have on the culprit. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone, and if not...
Mystery solved. The fights. So, they were indeed Christian. They're one of those Christians. Coventry, he's Protestant, she's Protestant, he's Catholic. He's connected with the Gnostic faith. Gnostic priest. He is a Catholic priest. So yeah, that doesn't really help me out too much. Well, I know it's probably not you because I'm thinking you're probably not Christian. Well, I know this already, actually. She's Catholic. Alright, we're running out of options. I'm thinking it's something to do with these two. These are my ideas. Although, Coventry has some weirdness going on. Okay. Back to the basement with me. Before this stream, before I started stream, I was actually recording some, or not recording, but playing some Final Fantasy Tactics, because I'm at the point where I'm like kind of grinding for some rare hunts and stuff. And that was interesting. I did a little bit of that. I was worried I might have to stream that tonight, but I think I'm okay. I believe. But I was doing some fun things. God. Basement. So are they still down there? No, they're cleared out now, apparently. You're at the stable. Should I go check out the stable? Maybe. We were so close to Final Fantasy Tactics. You were, actually. Everybody will still be getting Final Fantasy Tactics anyway, though, for when I have to do the Palace of the Dead. So, that's still happening at some point. Yeah, so... Are they still in there? I'm thinking no. Hey. What's up, Doc? Callahan's components. Think of anything your aunt might be missing? 100 things, Mr. Ward, but only one that matters, modernity. The Séance is modern magic. She cannot protect against it without modern tools. If only she would accept my help. Oh. Notes on Malaysian bloodlines. I don't really think I need any of that.
I have to be well.
Okay. Miss Barbosa? Hello. O'Connor Family Research.
Well, I thought this might be useful to you, miss. It's research of the O'Connor family. I notice it bears the same crest as your brooch.
Ooh.
What? But this is... There's so much detail here. Where did you get this?
It's Miss Quinn's work. She's been researching the O'Connor family for a ritual she wants to conduct. The woman who she's focused on, a Biddy Eve O'Connor, had a son who emigrated. I was hoping you would check the date of his departure against that of your father.
Yes, they line up. But his name is Seamus O'Connor, not Shay. A cousin, maybe.
Hang on, I can't believe I didn't make the connection before now. But Shay is often used as a shorthand for Seamus.
So I have been looking for the wrong name?
It is possible. Or we may have the wrong man altogether.
Well, I didn't expect this much out of this.
So, this doesn't mean...
No, it does not. But Miss Quinn says her ritual is a matter of life and death, and that she requires an item from that family, which, it turns out, may be your family. My hope is that the brooch came from her mother. So, do you think she might borrow that brooch of yours for her purpose? If she is right, it would not only help her, but also confirm we have the right man.
Am I about to get 2 birds with 1 stone?
Then how can I refuse? Come, let us find the Queen Woman.
Hell yeah, I am. That's 2 knocked off.
Thank you, Miss Barbosa. This could well save the lives of the last people that truly matter to me.
I do not understand how being in a bathroom with 2 strangers is helping, but I'm eager to learn.
And I appreciate it. All right. One more time.
Begone, ghosts, cursed on my family, or begone, curse on my family. Yeah?
Hear me. Biddy Eve O'Connor, I call you from beyond the grave. Hear me. Child of the family you damned. Hear me. So that we may bury all this grief.
Santo Cristo. Um fantasma.
It's a ghost!
Are you Biddy Eve O'Connor?
Shit, we successfully did a seance and it's not even the big one yet.
The same Biddy Eve O'Connor that cursed Fionn Quinn and his descendants? Good. My name is Quarantine Quinn. I am of the third generation of the Quinn family since Fionn Quinn, and now one of the three of us that remain. It is myself and my two sisters. The people that wronged you, and they did wrong you, I will not deny it. They're long since dead by your curse. My ancestors sinned against you, but we did not. For the sake of my life, for my dear sisters' lives, I implore you to release us from your curse.
Damn. It's kind of funny how much a crossover there is between this and Scarlet Hollow right now. Quarantine, how about you get a better name, LOL? Rude! The fuck kind of name is Leafy Zero?
Would you consider this? Now the man who hurt you so is dead. Excellent. All right. Let me think. Do you require your bones to be laid to rest?
What does that mean?
If too many candles blow out, the ritual will be over, spent, and I will have lost my chance. My family will be doomed.
Oh.
Do you have some unfinished business here that I could see to on your behalf?
How many candles are too many?
I don't know, but I don't like the chances. The spell is already failing. I don't think it will survive another wrong question. Another extinguished candle.
What did your ancestors do to deserve all this?
Uh-oh. That was the wrong one to ask, I
They
think.
betrayed their fellow
never
Catholics
mind.
to the crown, and then they took the land. Oh, maybe.
I thought this was going to be a Dragon Ball moment where it was going to take Barbossa's question.
Biddy O'Connor, you would have me relinquish my claim on that land, the money from it. Oh, why didn't I see it? Miss Barbossa, Inez, would you accept the Quinn lands and the money we made from it?
What?
It was ill-got. It shouldn't be ours. And if it will satisfy Biddy O'Connor for her descendant to have it, will you take it? Please.
Hell yeah, Barbossa. Quinn gets her curse, you know, gone, and you get free land and money.
You are serious? Yes. I will accept it.
Biddy Eve O'Connor, from the bottom of my heart, I offer you my deepest apologies for all the wrong done to you. And my promise. The Quinn fortune will go to Inez Barbossa. She can do with it as she likes. I will relinquish every acre and every penny of it immediately. This I swear to you on my honor and my life. And if that's all that need be said, then I bid you goodbye, Biddy O'Connor, and thank you. May you rest in peace. Come, Miss Barbossa. We'll go to the telegraph room and send word to my lawyers so they can get the paperwork in order.
Lead the way, I suppose.
Yeah, Miss Barbossa's happy. She's like, shit, I didn't know I was coming over here and I was gonna inherit a fortune.
You'll be needed too, Mr. Ward. To witness. Come along, would you?
Yeah, Miss Barbossa's happy. She just pulled an EX Charizard. Randomly.
I know this is a seance, but I did not expect to see a ghost quite so close. And for her to be my grandmother.
Yes. I am sure it is a lot to take in.
I did not expect you two to be connected.
But look,
this much.
that hardly matters now. I'm going to write to my solicitor and have him prepare everything for you. All we will need then is to get the deeds to you. Now, you sign here to prove you accepted them. Then you here, Mr. Ward, as witness.
So you are serious? It was not a lie to trick the spirit.
Well, completely and utterly serious, Miss Barbossa. One does not trick ghosts and come off the better for it.
Inês. Just call me Inês. All this? It's hard to comprehend.
Well, you have the rest of your life to get your head around it, Inez. And now, so do I. And if I am to call you that, then you must call me Quarantine. I've always hated Miss Quinn.
If you say so, Quarantine. Plenty of time to get familiar now, yes?
Isn't there just? But you know, I think I am done with summoning the damned. I'm going to skip the seance and do something I've not done for some time. Think about the future.
Very good. And I now have my father's real name. Séance O'Connor. As much as I value the lands and wealth, that is the real treasure in all of this.
Miss Quinn will no longer be attending the seance. She's removed the generational curse. Get fucked, seance. Get fucked. Yeah, get your ectoplasm out of here. Wonder if I've gathered enough. Nope. Sure haven't. Okay. Mysteries. The culprit, Barbosa. Alright. I can think about you now. Inez Barbosa's goal is to reconnect a name. Never mind. Reconnect a old life in her father's homeland now that her new life has reconnect. No, I think this is wrong. Start a new life. Start a new life in her father's homeland now that her old life has gone up in flames. Yeah, there we go.
Miss Barbosa came here to outrun her criminal records and start a new life in her father's homeland. I should find and confront her about this.
I mean, I got to this conclusion in a weird way. Yes, I'm going to confront you. Goal is to start a new life in your father's homeland now that your old life has gone up in flames.
Yes, that's about it. And I think that appears to be going well for me. Yes?
It is.
Still, I have learned much about the summoning of ghosts, and I have my father's name now. Do you think I could see him somehow?
Ah, spirit camera, father's ghost, action unlocked. Okay, Seamus. Okay. Barbosa had come looking for information on her father in the hopes of seeing him to the seance. Perhaps there's some way I can help. So, photography setup, yeah, father's ghost. Is there a way for her to see her father? So let me talk to you about the spirit camera. Dr. Callaghan has a camera that's modified for taking pictures of spirits. Camera can do that, I was right. This is a house of miracles. Have you asked him how it works? Would it work for my father? I could ask him. Obrigada. Okay. Okay, we gotta go find Doc again. Oh my god. There's so much shit to do. God, I just stumbled on that randomly and jeez. I mean, we hadn't filled in a lot of the characters' things that they wanted done. We finished off a lot of the mysteries, but a lot of that was still happening, so. Oh god, hiccups, please. These things have been around like all day. They need to fuck off. Hey, I got a person for you. Father's ghost.
Miss Barbosa is after a photograph of her late father. Do you know how I might be able to get something like that?
You're looking for spirit photography there. And it just so happens, I might well be able to help you. I will need her father's name to summon him for the photograph.
I have it already. His name was Séamus O'Connor.
Séamus O'Connor? All right then. Why don't we find Miss Barbosa and go get set up?
Alright, we're immediately going into another one of these scenes. Everything's coming together.
Now, you need to hold still. Very still, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. Yeah, he looks great.
I think it turned out quite well. How do you like it?
I love it.
It's generally understood that the clearer an image one attains, the closer the spirit is to the subject, the more present they are. Which is to say, your father seems to be watching over you.
Like my brother's watching over me.
Oh, thank you for this. Really.
You're most welcome, Miss Barbosa. Sincerely.
Well, that was easy. We do have the reflections we can do with like every character to get like an epilogue for their story as well at some point.
I'll develop another copy for you, just in case something happens to the first one.
You don't have to do that.
Nonsense. It's no trouble. I'll get it to you just as soon as I'm able. Your father's name, I take it he was Irish?
He was. That's how I came to be here.
And how do you find it now you're here?
It would be hard to explain how much this magic house has done for me this day. And now that I have this image, I feel no desire to attend this seance. What a strange relief that gives me.
Yeah, eat shit, Séance. Eat shit, Séance. Bop. Second light has gone out. I wonder what effect that will have on the Séance. Ah, you know. Apparently all of that only took 1 minute. If I'd gathered enough, nope. We don't know enough information about anybody. Okay, we're all the way up here on the second floor now. Now we go to the basement. I know I keep getting distracted and we don't go to the basement, but now actually 100% for realsies this time we go to the basement. This time for sure. Okay. So here we can get down to the basement. I should be safe going this way. Don't mind me, just snooping in the basement. Ah, shit, they are still there. Damn it. Need a different, probably more specific key. Damn it. Because that would probably be where I could talk to Walter. So I can't get by here. I can't get by this. I have to wait for the everything to be done, apparently. There's this whole thing, but I don't know how to get into this box. We looked at it a little bit before, but I couldn't quite figure it out. Sketching materials, the Gnostic Bible, scrap paper. Yeah. An ED handkerchief. Yeah, and then there's these, which if I go in my records, burnt symbols. It has like this, and then, yeah. And then you can see how they overlap. Okay. And it looks like there is 5. So there's that one. Strange box. I recognize the symbol on top from somewhere, but what do these other symbols mean? I wonder if I can get it open. Because the problem is it doesn't really line up. So yeah, you have to hit a certain amount of things, but I must need to translate these somehow, which, because they don't directly correlate with what's going on there. Yeah, so there must be something else with that. So I might have to interrogate Seamus about this, but he's been busy with this basement garbage for so long that I haven't had the opportunity. And then, ooh, wait, the West Tower. I do have the key to that now, right? Maybe that's how I should do it. Book. And what was this? This is the East Corridor? Okay, wait, so let's go into the other tower and see if we can get in there that way now. Yeah. Maybe that will work. Possibly. Because I do believe I got the key. So I can't just go through there now. Unfortunately, the map just says that it's open, even though it hasn't been before. Down we go. Yes. Okay, so if I'm coming from this end, I'll be able to check things. Manager's quarters. Can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone's inside. Here we go. So I'm gonna need a different, probably more specific. Damn it. Wine cellar. Can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone's inside. Okay, here I can get into. So I need Varley's key. Conway's, Bannon, Kunin, crates of wine, crate of wine, candelabra. Look at all this wine. Look at all these chickens. Logbook? Book of inventory in which casks have been opened and when. Boring. Ooh, why is this one special? Well, wine, I'm sure. Perhaps it's beer? Why is that the one I can examine? Keg? Tapped barrel. I did, yeah. It's because Morgan loves that one. So she says it a lot. Leafy knows the story. Wine list. It's like a guide to the vintages kept here. Wine lists. Curious as to what it holds, but I don't see any labels. Wine rack. Room for more wine in this place than the hotel could have possibly ever need. So I've got to find a certain wine, and then that probably allows me to get in here, yeah? Basements. Okay. List of wines and their vintages. Wine posters in the cellar. I mean, I could try every single one, but I imagine that's probably not what I want to do. A lot of them say Bannon and... No. Nothing important there. Bordeaux? Crate looks to be all red wines. This crate looks to be mostly white wines. Half empty by the sound of it. Okay, I shouldn't be looking at any of those. Which casks were opened and when? What does that say? Red wine, it looks like. Like I said, I could just try them all, but that feels like the wrong solution. But it's clearly you get a specific wine, input that, and then you're good. And you probably have to determine whether it's a red wine or white wine. Ah, there's a key there too. I mean, I could try 1891. I don't think that's the solution, but sure. What's the combination for this, I wonder? 1891. Nothing. 1870. I mean, I could just try them all. I mean, I would rather find out the actual reason for this, but unlocking the wine cellar, I can see a key hanging on the wall inside. Yeah, that's probably the key to Varley's room. Let's look around a little bit more before we do this. See if maybe we can find some more information. Servants' hall. Can you hear anything? It doesn't seem like anyone's inside. The staff rota. Why was that updated as a staff's recreational area? I've recorded their movements in my town table. Oh wow, interesting. Finally, I know where all of them are going to be at now. Ooh, this is a hotbed of stuff. Upright piano. China cabinets. Staff rota. Devotional. China cabinet. The hearth. Meal. Newspaper. Cup of tea. Trolley. If there's anything of note, wood varnish isn't going to help me. Damn it. Mostly cookery books, but there are a couple on horse care too. Notes from Mrs. Joyce on what's in the pantry and what needs to be used up by the end of the month. Advertisement for a local dance happening next week. A note stating that all staff will be needed on site for the duration of the ball. Seems not everyone is pulling their weight. Calendar from a local business. Strange note. I wonder what it means. I'll make a record of it. Wine. That's what we need. It looks like an anagram. Shopping list. List of local tradesmen's addresses. Seems like everything. Maybe it's best I moved on and not push my luck. Don't think... Stated sin, I doubt this piano could carry a tune. Best not to interfere with this. I opened the cupboard? I had not, but... Okay. I think the wine was all we needed. I think the wine was all we needed. Okay, so back in here. Wine name now. So, wine list. Notice board. So... AP... Apostle? No, Apost... New Letsopa. New Letsopa. So... This one. Okay, so it's not an anagram. It is straight up just the name backwards. So 1787 is the answer. Cool. 17... 8... 7. Nothing? What? 1787. 7871 because the name was backwards. Maybe that's it. 7871. Aha! Yeah, that's why the name was backwards. Okay, cool. I'm in. Neato. List of places in the manor, all struck off. Somebody looking for something? Remains of a bottle of port. Give me this. Small key. Small enough to go unmissed, one would hope. Manager's quarters. Seems like it's everything. Maybe it's best I move on. Yes. The hell was that? I think it replayed the sound effect of that door opening. Or no, all the other doors closed? Oh, that's creepy. Like, I'm pretty sure that's just a gameplay thing, so I don't come in here looking for more clues, but that's creepy. That all the doors just closed like that. Alright, well, let me in here. Alright, Varley, what the hell are you hiding? We should go put the key back after this, by the way. We should go in here, snoop, and then just go put the key back. Use the bed? No, I don't think so. Ooh, look. Torn piece of paper. I can see a sequence of symbols in it that are blotted by spilt ink. The writing says, where can we get the money to keep going? Why can't I remember? And protect the poor lass. What lass? Where did my mind go? Okay. Little of interest. Little of interest. A coat. Book. Drawing rack. Books. Ooh. Collection of notes on guest movements and interactions, mostly focused on Miss Dean. Where did she go is written alongside them. Seems like Mr. Varley doesn't believe she left in the middle of the night after all. Okay. Sink. $37, $22, $34. Scrawled series of numbers tucked carefully away. Seems like everything. Maybe it's best I move on. Okay. We're not going to talk about the creepy clock? Yeah, and okay, the game is not lying to me. That is indeed everything. Okay. So, now what? So we've been in the manager's quarters, the servant hall. We're just missing this room and this room, which I can't access until all of this is done. Wait, I can access this. They're on the other side. The women's dormitory. I can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone's inside. So the other places that they're standing in front of... Damn it, I don't have the key. The other place that they're standing in front of must be the kitchens that, what's-her-face is constantly in. So... Don't have the women's dormitory key. Don't see a way to get it. It seemed to insinuate that I'd gotten everything here and also here, so I don't think there's anything hiding in the servants' hall. You'd think one of them would have dropped a key in here or something, or just have a few spares hanging up. But unfortunately not. Okay. So... mysteries. The basement. Okay, search the sleeping quarters, search the women's dormitory. Yeah. What do the symbols mean? So I need to search the laundry as well. Have I not searched that? According to this, I haven't. I haven't found everything there. Okay, well, I'll go back over there and search that too. I'm really doing a sneaky sneak right now. Big sneaky sneak. Okay. Maybe the women's dormitory will somehow let me get to the baths too. Yeah, I need to go over there. We are approaching the actual time for the seance. So I'll be interested to see how that goes for me. All the way down and out. Okay. Oh, shit. Never mind. Can't go that way. What was that door that I took? It said I have the key to it? Because I can't walk too far down there, they'll see me. I just need to get into the laundry. I don't remember where that is. This is the towers. Oh wait, that's just the basement door outside. So I just need to go up the stairs and then I can access that. Running around this house so much has me reminded of Lorelei, except I'm way less confused this time. Alright. Basement doors. Let's go. Alright, laundry we apparently did not fully explore. Because it didn't give me the confirmation telling me that there's nothing else here. Food orders, crumpled notes, apron, entertainment schedule. Rack of chemicals. St. Bridget's Cross. A lot less trippy. It is. It is. Sinks. Laundry must be no small feat. Yeah. Contraptions for drying and pressing clothes. Just to Miss Caitlin Joyce. Paper is sweetly fragrant. I hope you enjoyed this dandelion tea. A beautiful relief for the aches and entirely unmagical. What does it want me to find in here? It clearly wants me to find something because it says there's still things in here. Search the laundry, chemical bench. A bench for mixing chemicals. Do I not have the context for why this is important? This is towels, stink of damp in the air. I've examined like everything in the room from what I can tell. Freshly washed sheets. Baskets, clothes, towels. Huh. Murphy. This is weird, right? So there must be something that connects these two areas. Like, there must be somewhere else I have to go to get some sort of information to do something here. Because I have no idea how this rack of chemicals is useful to me right now. There's nothing in particular I can lock onto, but it's seemingly telling me that there's more here. I would think this would somehow... The iron is warm to the touch. I think this somehow has some kind of connection to the key that I need. But I don't see anything. There's no, like, key dropped on the ground somewhere that it expects me to notice. I thought there would, like, be a key in some of the clothes or something. Like, somebody left a key in their clothes. No. And there's nothing on the walls. There's no pocket on her apron, so it's basically a useless apron. Yeah, I've inspected the rack multiple times. Just doesn't really do much. Nothing in this little bin. You can't look at the sink. The sink is also considered part of the rack. I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe... I don't know. So, okay, I do have the basement entrance key, so I can come back here. I checked and you need more stuff. That's what I was starting to think. Like, I'm definitely missing some context for this. And I do have the basement key, so it's warning me that, like, oh, they're only going to be doing this stuff for, like, a little bit longer. But I have the key now, so I can come back down here whenever I need. So, I think I'm just going to leave here and let the hour pass. And not focus on this as hard. So I don't think I need to. Ooh, wait, the numbers that we found in Varley's place, is that the safe? What's the code for this? I need to turn the dial left for the first number, right for the second, and left again for the third. Okay, so no, that's only 3, never mind. Oh, wait, no, that is right. No, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? That is correct. You were right. 37, 22, 34. 37. 22. 34. Did I do it wrong? 37. 22. 34. Is that not right? 37, 22, 34. What's the code for this? I need to turn the dial left for the first, right, so left, so 37. Oh, wait, I'm probably doing this wrong. So 37, 22, 34. That's the problem. No? What? How is that not right? $37, 22. 34. Okay. Yeah. Huh. All I can think is that's not the right one for that safe. Was there another safe somewhere? Oh wait, I think there was one in Varley's office. That must be thinking about. You did pass the thing you needed? Maybe, I think. Oh. I turned those rooms over. I don't know where the thing I'm missing is. And going down there is such a pain in my ass, and not the fun kind. Here. Can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anybody is inside. I can't go into the kitchen. I mentioned that maybe the kitchen is important for getting the key to the place and also that, but I can't get into the kitchen because they're currently sitting in front of it. I have to wait for them to leave. Okay, 30, yeah, here is what we need. 37, 22, 34. What's the code for this? Yeah, so 37, 22, 34. Okay, so I think it wants me to actually do 37, 22, 34. There we go. Okay, I was trying to figure out if it wanted me to confirm on each or not. And yeah, it does not. Contract. Jesus. Copy of Miss Mantovani's contract for the seance. For her week's work, she has been paid £3,000, with a further £2,000 to be paid should the seance be a success. Staggering sum, even if nothing comes of the event. No wonder she has come here. A lot of papers, most of the letters, invoices, accounts, and calculations. Doesn't look good. The manor seems to be on the brink of closure. Seems like the Marquess is betting everything on the seance. He's even pulled all of his wife's charitable efforts to focus on money here. A strange way to honor her legacy. Hypothesis. Hypothesis. About Varley. Jeez. Hey, nerd. Yep. Okay. Make hypothesis. Vincent Varley's goal is to conceal Miss Dean's disappearance, to protect the manor from closure.
Mr. Varley is covering up Miss Dean's disappearance. I should find and confront him about this.
Alright, Varley, a little shit. Nothing else that I missed in here, it doesn't look like. Alright. Leafy should be sleeping soon. He has 50 minutes though. You can play a little bit more of Uma Musume. Oh yeah, Leafy, did you see the video people were showing around of Jeff Keighley's pronunciation of that? It's pretty funny. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. It's a good one. Okay, Varley's up there. I was waiting for the day he pronounces it. Just imagine when he walks out and has to say that's mobile game of the year. I mean, mobile games usually one of the ones they fire through really quickly, so it's not going to be very long. You'll just see him. You'll just see him like he'll be like, "Ah, it is a world premiere. Also, the winner of the mobile game is Umasame. Anyway, another world premiere from my daddy Kojima. That'll be all you get." All right. Hey, nerd.
May I be?
Your goal is to conceal Miss Dean's disappearance to protect the manor from closure.
Yes. I regret to say it, but you're right.
It's baffling to me that people don't look pronunciations when they're presenting stuff. Yeah, I would stress out about it and look it up way too much. But you know, Jeff is a small indie creator, so I don't really think he can handle all of that. He's trying his best.
Do not get me wrong, I am concerned for Miss Dean, but I have done what I can, and still cannot find her.
Sir, you have not done what you could. You hid her disappearance. If you'd alerted the police, then a proper search of this place could have been undertaken. Something may well have happened, or happened to her yet, because of your meddling.
Yeah, eat shit.
You're right, of course. This place, this hotel, it's not just a business. For the staff, it is our home. This seance, the Marquess's obsession, and the money spent. We need this event to go well, or we are homeless. And if Miss Dean's situation had gotten out, we would most assuredly be in trouble. But there might be another way. One that frees us from the fate of this seance. You see, there are rumors of treasure somewhere on the estate.
Oh god.
A cachet of gold from the mid to late 1600s. Grania, the wife of the original Marquess Edward Blake, she did not choose to be with him. She had hoarded a sum of money, intending to use it to escape her husband. She stabbed him in his sleep, but he awoke and managed to live long enough to kill her. They died together, and the treasure has not since been found.
Sometimes their voice is just like, their mouth just stops moving while talking.
If that's true, and that stash of gold is somewhere on the grounds, then finding it might just be enough to save the hotel. I've had no luck, obviously, but you might be able to find it.
I'm the detective chosen one.
It's certainly possible. If that will stop you from hindering this investigation, then I will see if I can help.
Take this. It was found in what remained of the lady's personal belongings, but I've never discovered what it unlocks. It's not much, but it's a start.
Old rusty key. Find the Blake treasure. Mysterious symbol. Okay. Hotel finances. Find the Blake treasure. Old rusty key. Mysterious symbol. Acts. So where did I find that? The symbol is the same that was found on the key Mr. Varley gave me. Where was this at? That's what I need. Records. Observation. Where was that mysterious symbol? Where? Where did I find that, though? I don't remember where I found that. And I kind of need to know. I think I generally have an idea, but God, I really wish it told you where you picked up a piece of evidence. Like I said, I found it in the blank blank stairwell or something. Okay, I mean, I think I have an inkling of an idea of where it is. Possibly. It's either in the catacombs or it's down here at the East Tower. In this weird little area. One of the two. Because, yeah, we could go into the sunroom. And then Manacle's place remains. Ah. I forgot about the other remains I found. I never reunited them. Hey. I reunited you two. Isn't that cool? Percival damned into an eternity of torment, and for what? He knew their screams would go unheard. Pray they find the peace they deserve. May God have mercy on their souls. How long were they trapped here? How long can a soul linger, and why? Wonder, amen. I best not dwell on it. I did it. I hope they have found peace. Well, that was not useful, actually. Not at all, because that didn't do anything for me besides make me feel good for putting them to rest, I guess. That didn't solve anything for me, though. And it also didn't help me remember where the hell I found that scratch mark that I found. Because it's listed in my records. Let's just look at everything. Let's see if maybe that helps me. So their relationship, sun archway, lunch invite, longing, fall from grace, pocket watch, mysterious symbol. Where did I find that? Because it was listed somewhere, but I don't know where. If it just told me where it was that I found this mysterious symbol, but there's nowhere for me to see. The only other thing I can think of is the catacombs. Because I was here. Kidnapper lost, portal, sun archway, their relationship, and then the mysterious symbol. So... the catacombs are my best bet, I think. I think they're my best bet. Okay. I still need more time to pass, too. Yeah, I'll just go to the ballroom and do it that way. Hopefully they don't see me walk in here. That would be unideal. Yep, they don't notice. Cool. Don't mind me just walking through this creepy wall to go into the catacombs that most people don't know about that are on the estate. Okay. Guard room. It's one of the cells or something that I could enter. I think. Alright, and then, yeah, over here, there's cell 7. Wonder who might have a key. So nothing I can do there. And if we go around here... Yes, this was it. Cervelli's key bears a symbol that matches the one on this door. Thank you. Okay. My brain got it together. Treasure! Wow. A chest packed tightly with jewelry and other valuables. No doubt Mr. Vodley would want to see this. I just put that whole ass thing in my pocket? Also, nobody ever thought to, like, this is clearly a rusty ass door. I'm sure you could get it broken open with something. If I was looking for the treasure, I'd be doing everything to try and get it. Okay. We're out of here. Varley, I have a giant treasure chest filled with valuables for you so you and your friends can continue working at the hotel.
May I be of...
Hey, I found some sick-ass treasure.
Mr. Varley, it appears you were right about that lost, cash.
Let's discuss this further in my office. I can't believe it. I'd hoped it really existed, of course, but I owe you a great debt, Mr. Ward.
I wouldn't want to put another one on you. I think you've had your fair share. I believe you've been given the blessings of the woman who hid the money too. I think now you just need to put it to good use.
I most certainly will. Thank you, sincerely.
And, Mr. Varley, never risk another guest's life. Not for any reason. Because I will find out. And I will have this place shut down.
Understood.
Damn. I'm like, I'm a sick badass. I found out about your lying and I found your sick-ass treasure. So don't ever let me catch you endangering anybody.
Now, if you would excuse me, I have plans to make. Perhaps I best work while the séance happens, to take advantage of the Marquess being distracted. Everything should be in order already anyway.
Alright. Mr. Varley will no longer be attending the séance. Eat shit, séance. Eat shit! Boom. Another one. Yep. Gathered enough to eliminate suspects. Okay. Now that we have done that, there's gonna be a talk on Irish mythology. At some point, Varley is finished. We're all good there. I'm pretty sure Varley is not the culprit. They used magic. I don't think you can use magic. They wear medium shoes. Okay. I think we fast forward time again. I think that's what we do. So many mysteries to solve. Let's look at more of the culprit stuff. So, Joyce. You still just need to atone. And Miss Joyce has a strong affection for St. Bridget. Could that help her to atone for her thoughts? Bad blood. Do I just need to go talk to Pray about this? Well, I've already mentioned it to Pray. Yeah. Mara. Profile you. Near-death experience. Soul jars. Yeah, we still have some more information to get out of you. Callahan. Blake. Got 15 things about you. Crippled young master. Deceased. Carriage accident. Tired shoulders. Mary idolized his wife. Meet Blake for lunch. Motivation for the seance. Fall from grace. Dwindling resources. Hotel finances. The grand seance. Attend the silent dinner. Investigate the Blake residence. Can't do that. Coventry. Yeah, I gotta talk to Master Blake for that. You scare it. Seance ghost. This ghost they'll speak of the seance, whichever ghost they can lure in and make speak. Need to investigate room 18, it says. Have I not done so? Room 18. Scarrett's room. Have I not investigated his room before? Watashi wa love my wife. Yup. Okay, let's investigate your room some more. Oh, there's the lockbox. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3. Your will. The nightstand with a book. Chest of drawers. Creepy, weird red schedule. I don't know why some of the items do that. Folder? Bible. Princess Scarlet. King James Bible. Book. Okay. I don't see much I can get on you. Besides, I know you're part of the Freemasons. Scared's will, no family. Yeah, there's like no one I can even discuss any of your stuff with besides you. So, I can't get any information from that. Okay. I need the key to your room before I can investigate you more. Okay, I think we're just gonna let time pass. Because I need to get into those other areas down in the basement. So, 8 minutes, go bye-bye. Probably going to be skipping the talk on Irish mythology. With the amount of Irish mythology books I've read in the library, I think I'm well versed. In-game, not like actually. Hey friend. You want to talk about the recluse? Son Walter, he keeps to himself. He's not best suited to life in a hotel, but our private residence is large enough that he is never forced to face that reality. Would he have had different? The accident not happened, his mother was certainly more social than I. Perhaps he would have learned some of that from her. A will! Did you know that Mr. Coventry has left all of his earthly possessions to Walter? Has he? How unusual. Suppose he has no children of his own. He must have taken a shine to the boy. Still. It must be difficult, your son's injuries. I'm not sure which is worse, Mary's death or his injuries. To know so much of his life have been taken from him, he'll never ride a horse nor dance with the woman he loves. Will he find love? Will it matter if he does, or does the Blake line end with him? Would give anything, do anything, take any risk to undo what has been done. That were an option. And event like this must be a real boost for the hotel's income. One hopes. This is more about profit. More than profit. Money unrecovered is still money well spent.
If you listen,
okay, bye. Give him some time. I wonder if the staff has finished moving those boxes. Yup. That's why we're going down there right now. Okay. Let's see about Zeus. we go. Let's see what we can do down here. Hello. Yep. The boxes are gone. The way is open. Wonderful. It's not going to stop the little marks being here on the map, apparently. But still. Okay. The larder. Can't hear anything. It's locked and hasn't been opened in a while. I suspect there's nothing I need from here. I know it was just opened, though. I know this for a fact. Boiler room? Locked. Suppose there's nothing I need. Okay, there's two other places, though. The kitchen! Here we go, finally. It's about damn time. List of meal plans for the week. Bottles, pots. Cleaning items. Salt, pepper, and herbs. Cooking equipment. Locked. Can't find anything. Cleaning equipment. So far, this is a bust. Just opening everything, and there's just nothing here. Somebody left a sandwich. Dumbwaiter. This must lead up to the dining room. Damn it. Housekeeping book. Extensive guide on household management. Contains detailed instructions on cooking, childcare, and cleaning. Water to the quantity of 1 bucket. 1 piece of soap, broken. This is for its lye. 1 dash of alcohol. 2 scoops of powdered chlorine. Seems to be everything. Few substances could survive all those chemicals, I'm sure. It's not everything, no. It says... It is open on a recipe for a cleaning solution. Update, Momo Crash added Tights DLC? Congrats, Tights are top tier. Okay, that's it. Recipe for a cleaning solution. I think I'll take this with me. 10 bucket, the staff must use it for mopping. Well, it's mine now. So, I need this, but... ¿Por qué? For what reason do I need this? It's stuck. More than that, there's something sticky keeping in the way. It smells like... treacle? Cook's office door. So, I imagine I now just take this over here. And make it in the laundry room. With all of the chemicals, since I have the bucket. Let's put these to use. I need to mix the correct ingredients if I'm to make a cleaning solution. 1 bucket of water. 1 broken piece of lye. 2 scoops of chlorine. And a dash of ethanol. That is funny to me to hear ethanol described as a dash of it. Alright. Test. There, that's all the recipe called for. I'll take this with me. Seems like everything. Maybe it's best I move on and not push my luck. Yup. Just a little hint of ethanol. Just a teensy bit. Delicious. Yeah, I'll save you some, Oodles. I'll give you a nice bucket of cleaning solution and your favorite book. Stuck. More than that, yep. Use solution. So if I just rub this over when it gets stuck, shared brain cell about to disappear. And it's not like I ever used it anyway. Sucks for Oodles, though. Seems to be something. This could be the key for the woman's dormitory. Maybe I just put a move on. Okay. It says that's everything, so. Lego. What is East Corridors? The hell is this? Oh, this is just the door up to the... Yeah, that's where I came out that time. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so now we go snoop in the women's dormitories. And find out some stuff. Okay. There's no one in here. Wow, theirs are significantly bigger and nicer than the other ones. The lady's got it good. Incomplete letter. Cousin, thank you for sending me these newspaper articles. You have no idea how useful they've proven to be. Torn page. The remains of a torn page with various notes. The main one reads, I know Miss Dean didn't leave, but where did she go? Something needs to be done to make sure she's okay, but it also has, why can't I remember, and have to protect that poor lass written on it too. The spirit sigil is also here with leave me alone written beside it. Photo of Caitlin's husband. On the back it says, Colm Joyce, 1842-1892. Despite his passing away a few years ago, she still keeps his photo by her bed. Lockbox with a sequence of strange patterns. I wonder what's inside. Oh, this one I know this one I know the solution to. The other one I did not, but this one I do. Death certificate of a Colm Joyce. Pouch of old wedding rings, each is engraved with a little number. Nothing interesting in here. Okay, well this I know the solution to. So if we look at our records, I don't know why they were split up like so, but sure. Observation? Is that where they were? Where were those notes that I had? Yeah, oh my god, I scrolled right past them. So that... Is that just the order they're listed on the thing, though? I think it's just the order that they're listed. Wait, no, it's not. No, okay, never mind. Okay, we're good. So it's, I need help. We got like 4-point star, 3-point star thing, then like a cross. 4-point star, 3-point star, cross. What's this one in the middle? That one I don't know. I guess it's just that cross, huh? But no, because there's another one before this. I think? Maybe not. So it's that. Yeah, there's something in between this one and that one, but it's always blocked out in every one of these. And there's only 5 things to use here. Maybe I can find another note somewhere. Because it feels like I need one to reveal what that other symbol is. Sacred Heart. Would be an Irish home without a Sacred Heart. Hey, Jesus. Nothing. 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 anything. Alright, here's your room. Short note. Office source letter. Signed by Mr. Varley. Search the manager's office. Already did that. Letter to the manager. Okay. Shoes are so small that I think she may be wearing a child size. That's what I needed. Paper stained with cooking ingredients. I can see some symbols. Line reads, there's little writing there is, it's hard to understand. I can only make out a few words. Baby, money, what I think reads remember. Baby rattle? Rattle for an infant. Yeah, okay, so I have the hypothesis about you. Which we can use now. Some more spare stuff. Did I get your shoe size? Not appear to. Okay, so it's that, and that, I think. Let me just verify. Yeah, so there's 2 of those. And there's that one. Yeah, and then the final one is the, like, D-pad. So, it should go... Boop. 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 Hey! I got it. The purse has ED monogrammed on it. There's quite a significant amount of money in here. What other secrets does this trunk hold? And why did you have it? Oh?
That's me.
Huh. Joyce knows a lot of shit about me, huh?
Why does Mrs. Joyce have this?
She also has a very large amount of money that she apparently stole from Evelyn.
I recognize that building. That fire.
Or she didn't steal it from Evelyn. Evelyn, like, this is the person that called to get me to come over here. Like, maybe Evelyn was like, hey, and said it to Joyce, like, call this person, hire this investigator, etc., etc.
A newspaper from back home. What is this doing all the way over here? It's dated the 5th of March, 1897. That's around the time of... This is reporting on the Sheriff Street fire. My last job as station officer. The tenements were overcrowded and under-maintained. The landlord, one Rupert Dean, was living in London and willfully ignorant of their status.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's an important name. The landlord that maintained the tenements that my brother died in was Miss Dean's husband? Or no, father, because yeah, you weren't married.
Once the fire took, it spread rapidly. Fire teams were deployed swiftly, but they could do little to fight back the flames. The fire was eventually stopped by the reliable Irish rain, but not before 23 lives were lost, including 2 firemen.
2? I was told it was 1. Am I a vampire zombie?
Officer Ward, whose brother Eamon was one of the lost men, retired soon thereafter.
Okay, never mind.
And turned his attentions to investigating living spaces for safety conditions.
Yup, that's me.
He challenged many proprietors in the courts to improve conditions, including Rupert Dean, the owner of the initial tenement in which Eamon Ward died.
Why was this kept in this lockbox?
After leading a number of investigations on this front, he has gained a reputation as a working man's champion.
It was a weird spot to get backstory on our character.
Someone here was looking into me. But why? This The missing money. Did someone on the staff hire me to find Miss Dean?
I think that's the case, yeah, and I think it was Joyce.
Well, that'd be myself, Mr. Ward.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Also, you caught me snooping in your room. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Okay.
Mrs. Joyce?
I was starting to worry you wouldn't figure it out, Detective. Now come out of there, would you?
That's why she had the knowing smile.
You're the one who hired me.
That's why she had the knowing smile this whole time.
I'm glad my faith in you wasn't misplaced, sir. This wretched seance was bound to get someone hurt sooner or later. Without the means to look into what happened to the girl myself, there's not much I can do. But it's not right, sir, for no one to do anything at all. I can't do much myself, you know, but I can get the staff to help you. They're a bit strange in their own ways, but none of them would do a thing like this. Come with me, sir. We'll talk to them.
I don't know. I still don't trust Seamus because he's working with Sinnott. Oh yeah, I need to talk to you.
I knew he would find out. He's not just anybody, you know. They write about him in the papers.
Nah, they do write about me in the papers. You're right.
Might have told us earlier you'd have someone poking around here.
Well, it's done now. And it's better that we have someone to look for the Dean girl. It's always been eerie around here. I don't like the idea of someone lost about the place.
Quite right. Which is why I have us Mr. Ward here. Someone at this event must be responsible for whatever's happened to Miss Dean. So we'd all best be helpful to him.
Varley, I already gave you a bunch of money. I know this is probably a cutscene that exists, not knowing that I already gave Varley a bunch of money. But Varley, cool it.
Look, at the ball last night, another guess was taken. I gave chase through some catacombs, but I lost him in the hedge maze. Mr. O'Finn's kidnapper is likely the same person responsible for Miss Dean's disappearance. They must have a good knowledge of the house and its grounds. So who else other than yourselves would know the grounds that well?
There can't be many. Only the Marquess and the young master know the place. But the master likes to keep it to himself.
Huh? That's creepy that they said it at the same time.
We haven't seen him for a long time.
Yeah, no, I've mentioned the idea that it's weird that all of you have the weird symbols in your rooms and stuff. And there's obviously the weird shit going on with Doyle.
He doesn't leave his room. Not after the accident.
And there is nobody else.
Are they? No, are they not aware that they're speaking as one on the subject?
I see.
Shared thoughts. Yeah, that's fucking weird. Yeah, just a tad.
Fact of the matter is, sir, and I won't say anything much about it, as I don't want to speak ill of the Marquess or the Master, but you ought to go and take a look around the private residence, considering it all. It'd be where I'd start. You won't be able to get in without the proper key, though. And the Marquess has the only copy. He intends to hand it to me before the silent dinner so I can bring the young master his meal. Once I've done that, I'll pass it to you. Go to the silent dinner at 8 p.m. That's where I'll get it to you. You'll need to act fast to be done by the séance at 9.
Thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I will.
Okay, that was a big reveal. Mystery unlocked. Blake residence. Go to the silent dinner. The Blake family, and then there's other things too. Book on housekeeping. Recipe for cleaning solution. That was just like an adventure game puzzle that I saw there. Women's dormitory lockbox. Yeah, draw all of those connections. Think. Something Strange has affected the staff, and they're now speaking in unison when asked about the Miss Dean's disappearance. When asked about the Miss Dean's disappearance, that doesn't, yeah. I mean, it made the most sense, but I guess when asked about the Blake family? Okay, yeah, it's when asked about the Blake family.
It seems like the staff are in some kind of half trance.
Yup.
They seem compos mentis until interrogated about the Blake family. At which time they have a shared, almost catatonic stock response.
Except for the part where Joyce just told us, hey, we're gonna give you the key and work with you.
What does this episode teach me?
The Blakes are behind it all, the staff must be innocent. The Blakes are being framed, the staff are behind it. The Blakes are behind it all?
That can't be confirmed based...
Yeah, the staff must be innocent.
Since the housekeeper hired me, that rules her out. Why bring in an investigator to stop your own scheme?
Yeah.
Their speaking in unison means either all the staff are involved or none of them are. As if fake. They all had to be faking it.
And so if she is ruled out, they all must be. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what in...
Yeah, I mean, that's a big deal. If we're safely saying the staff aren't involved, even Doyle, especially since he has some clear weirdness going on with what's his face, Father Sinnott, then Father Sinnott's kind of my main suspect now, I think. So it can't be Varley. I think everybody else I've already marked off. Yeah, that's all the staff. Okay, so let's investigate this. What would be different if she knew magic? Varley, trying to talk to the priest. Investigate the basement, learning magic. Hand-carved cradle, Murphy crib. Goal is to learn with... No, is to plot with Father Sana to learn about her... Now that Miss Dean can't help is probably the final one. So plot with Father Sano, talk to Father Sano is probably it. To learn about her future now that Miss Dean can't help. Talk with Father Sano to learn about her future. Father Sano, yeah. Learn, cook, plot. Plot with Father Sano to learn about her future. Doesn't seem right. I hate to break it to you, Leafy. She definitely did. And you were gonna get such a you're definitely not getting those carrots now that you're talking shit. To talk with... Yeah, it's gotta be Father Sano. To plot about her child. No. So no. To talk with Father Sano to learn about her child. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was the child, not the future.
Miss Murphy is looking for a means to learn her child is okay. Miss Dean was teaching her magic to that end. But now that she is missing, Miss Murphy is turning to the priest for help. I should find and confront her about this.
Yeah, I should find and confront her. She's right there. Hey.
Sir?
Confront! Your goal is to talk with Father Sinnott to learn about your child now that Miss Dean can't help.
You... But how did you... Oh, Lord. You know. You know about my little girl. You know I was learning magic so I could see her. You...
To be fair, I gave you another warning too. Because I was like, oh, he has like 40 minutes, you know?
Oh, Mrs. Joyce was right, wasn't she? Oh, when she found out, she...
Miss, it's all right. You're not in any trouble. Not at all. Miss Dean was teaching you, wasn't she?
I thought we were doing so well. And then she just left. I can't do anything without her. With her gone, I thought Father Sinnott might know something about my daughter. Or he might know someone who does, but I can't ask. I've tried. I can't make myself do it. I can't say the words. What if he says no? I don't know what I'd do then. I just want to know she's all right.
If you'd like, I can ask him for you.
You would do that? You have no idea what that would mean to me.
I can certainly see about it, miss.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, sir. Here, in case this helps, a picture of my girl. Thank you. Please, don't lose it, sir. It's all I really have of her.
I won't. I promise.
Okay. Update there. Show a photograph to Father Sinnott. Yeah. Alright. Once again, filling in some of the things here. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything to do with the basement. So, oh shit, I did want to talk to Seamus while we were here. Seamus, you little shit. Hey.
Hello again.
What about this handkerchief? What's the nature of your relationship with Miss Dean? Why do I get the feeling I should answer you straight? Well, we knocked boots a few times. Started with her getting me to steal some wine from the bar and bring it to restricted areas. It ended about when her ex, Cathal, showed up. I guess she was embarrassed to be seen slumming it with the bellboy. She's been avoiding me since, no big deal. Stuff like this happens all the time. Maybe don't say that to Mr. Varley. No, I hope it was a good bump in boots. How much do you know about Gnosticism? I know that. Oh, I've lost it. I had something, but it's gone. Travel plans. You ever traveled? No, you'd struggle to find a map small enough to show all the places I've been. Someday I want to, I just find it hard to leave this place. Even trips in the town set something off of me, I can't explain it. Yeah, you're being controlled by the Blakes, I think. Gnostic research? I've been researching Gnosticism, it's a fascinating subject. I don't... The belief that knowledge... Gnosis is all that can set us free. Only with that knowledge can we lift the lens of lies from our eyes and see what a truly empty place this is. What the hell is that? I think I'm gonna be sick. Are we gonna talk about that? Black Iron Prison. You ever think about a Black Iron Prison? I don't like the feeling that's in my head. I can see the bars. They slam down around us as the hour draws near. Run, Declan, run. I don't like the feeling that has in my head. Okay, yeah, he's going through some shit, let's say. Yeah, he's going through some stuff. I think Father Sinnott might be a Gnostic priest. Does that mean anything to you? No, it doesn't mean anything to you. We must infiltrate them, dear child, and learn the way into the sacred sanctum. Wow, what the... Sorry, do you need something? It's so clear that Senate is behind everything going on with you, but
Yeah.
we've gotten no updates or anything about it. It's just like, oh wow, he says some weird shit, I guess. Oh, Doyle's so kooky. That Doyle, he's knocking boots, and then the next minute he'll just start spouting off things about Gnosticism and how we're all going to die. Yeah, I definitely don't trust Father Senate. He's the main one. I'm like, I don't trust his ass. You're in the library currently. We might actually have another stream with this. I mean, there's not that many hours left, but there's a lot to still wrap up, I guess. Library. If I knew it was just going to be cutscenes to a revelation, I would be like, yeah, let's do it. But I don't know if it's going to be that easy. So I think we have at least another stream of this. Hey, Scarrett.
Yes, my...
Hey, nerd. Photograph. I was wondering if I might ask something of you. Couldn't tell you without knowing what you'd ask of me. The cook, Miss Murphy, as a little girl, has been taken into custody by Magdalene Laundrie shortly after her birth. She's anxious for news of her. I said I would ask on her behalf. So much suffering in this life, is there not? Why is it that God allows a child to be taken from her mother? Is that bond not God's plan? Is it not sacred? What agents of the divine are we that we would do something so vile? Are we the agents of the divine at all? What you ask is outside of my power or influence, at least as you would ask it. I would end her suffering, all suffering, in my own way. But that is of no use to her here, now. No. Sorry to say that she will not see that child again by conventional means. We are surrounded by unconventional people, are we not? Maybe one of them has a way to see what cannot normally be seen. Now go with God and help that poor girl. Find a way to show Murphy her child. Well, scrying. Okay.
Well, I'll take my leave.
Go with God.
Let's go talk to Fia. Ah, shit. She's in the drawing room giving a talk on Irish mythology. Always with the Irish mythology with her. I swear. It's like she's interested in it or something. I wish I could ask, yeah, imagine having hobbies. Craziness. What the hell is your face? Hunter. You're at the stables. Can I just, like, ask you for the key to your safe? Or the combination to it? So that I can get in there and finish off that whole thread? I guess not. I guess not. Still the creep-ass elk skull. Okay. Out we go. Let's see what we got. Gimme. Alright, you should, like I said, you should just give me the damn combination to the safe. Come on, Hunter. We're clearly working together now, so... Ooh, suitable marriage candidate? Yeah, sure. I've heard a conversation about one of the young ladies looking for a suitor. Have you heard anything about it? If I did, Mr. Ward, I wouldn't say so. No good having the staff gossiping about the guests. But with that said, the young lady has my best wishes. Second sight? Laud claims to have an ability called the second sight. Would you know anything about that? Gift of foresight. It's passed down through families back home. Not every generation gets it. That girl tells you something about to happen, Mr. Ward. You better heed her. There could be a lot depending on it. It's a vote and sugar. There's such a sugary smell. Do you happen to have sugar cubes? Do, and oats as well. For the horses, obviously. Us staff do much better than that. Horses trust me well enough, but it never hurts to have something special to treat them with, especially when they're unsure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, not much else I'm going to get out of you, I don't think.
Right, yeah.
Right, you are. Yeah, I still don't know what the combination to this is. Like, no idea. I don't know when I'm going to be finding it out. Because I can't get into this. Can only look at it. I cannot enter. Hunter, 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 hunter. There you are. Investigate the stables, investigate your bedroom. I've done both of these things. I don't know what else it wants me to find at the stables, honestly. I really don't. Hobbies are the worst. Leafy Zero, I thought you were supposed to be in bed. Thought you were supposed to be sleeping. Blame the frog? What did Raxby do? How can you possibly blame them? How could Raxby do this? What did they do? You're gonna make the excuse that they woke you up? They kept you up? How? So I can't talk to Thea right now. I quite frankly don't want to sit down for a talk. Can't do anything with Hunter. This still says profile. I've already done that. I found everything else weird going on in your room. Yeah, I don't think there's much else I can do right now. Okay. Okay. I guess we are doing another stream of this.